Hey y'all, this your girl Mizzsupermodel coming back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about The Walking Dead, okay, the first episode, season 9. Like, this was so epic. But thank you for coming to my channel, Mizzsupermodel, Queen of all trades. Thank y'all. And I want y'all to like this video and subscribe to my channel, please, so that you can get more content from me. So let's get right into this episode of The Walking Dead, because I was so excited that it came back on. I know I'm late posting it, but I had a lot of other stuff that I had going on with my life, so I'm getting around to it now. So basically, let's start off with the beginning of the episode, okay? So the group, okay? Yes, the group. Okay, so I just want to start with the part where, all right, so they all Rick, Michonne, who else was with them? Daryl, Daryl, I love Daryl so much. Daryl was with them. Who else? It was the whole gang though. The whole gang was out for real. So they all go to Washington or whatever, to like this museum or whatever, so they can get all this. They had to go and get some supplies. So when they get inside there, the museum, right? So it's this like glass little thing on the floor, like right where the steps is, and that's the only way you can get up the damn steps is through this little glass thing. And underneath of this little glass little flooring area is a whole bunch of walkers, like a herd of walkers for real, okay? So you already know I'm thinking something is about to go down, something's about to go down. Like, so like, oh, I already thinking something's gonna go down. All right. So basically, they scavenging inside the daggone museum, trying to get the stuff that they need to get now. I'm thinking they're going to go get like some little stuff they could put in their little, knapsacks or whatever, and get the heck out of there. Hell no. Okay. They went in there. They did go and get some seeds though. They went to go get that. They get that in that book bag. So they went to go get some seeds, and then they went to go get some heavy artillery stuff where they can, like, some type of antique looking contraptions or whatever, and then a damn canoe boat. But this one thing was like heavy as shit, so I'm gonna get to that heavy part in a minute. So basically, let's talk about some of the little stuff that was going on while we was in there. So they split up into like groups or whatever, like a group of twos and threes and stuff like that. So Rick, Sadiq, and I think it was somebody else, like two other people that was with them. The girl that had told them about the seeds that was in the building or whatever. So basically, they all walking down inside this little basement, little dungeon area where there's a bunch of spider webs and shit like that, right? So, oh my goodness. So Sadiq, little scary tail, got all scared, like when the damn zombie had jumped out and grabbed his leg. The zombie came out and grabbed his ankle. He got all scared. It was like falling on back or whatever. And all these damn spiders came out of the zombie head. Like, it was creepy as hell. But it was funny, though, to see him, like, squirm like that. Like, come on. Like, come on, like, you walking around all these spider webs. There's a bunch of spiders down here. But he's scared of spiders, though. He said he was scared. But that was a funny little scene or whatever. So, basically, they go and get the seeds. What else? They go and get the seeds. Everybody meet back up downstairs by this little glass part. So when they get back down to the glass part, so they can get the fuck out of the museum. First off, the glass already cracked because when they first walked up the steps, a zombie had fell, or something had fell off some rocks, or something fell off the ceiling and had landed onto the glass part, which kind of like put a little tiny crack in it. So they got this big ass fucking contraption that they trying to carry across, okay, this glass part. And as they getting across, the glass is breaking. And underneath of it, like I told y'all, is a bunch of zombies under there. I'm just like, oh my god, like my heart is beating fast, like fast, fast, fast. Like, I'm trying to see like what is going on. Like, is they going to survive? Like, what's happening? So basically, they get a few of the contraptions across without any without any thing going on. But then uh so then they trying to get this one last thing across, and freaking King Ezekiel, oh my gosh, you know the one. King Ezekiel, yes, he falls through the damn glass, okay? But they all strapped up with these little cords and stuff, so he ain't falling all the way down into where the walkers at, and there's a whole bunch of walkers down there. Like, I mean, they was all gunning for him, but he fell through that damn thing, okay? So basically, he just dangling, like, And at the top of them, the walkers is looking up at him while he dangling down there. Everybody all scared and shit and all that. So basically, Rick and them, they all like trying to pull him out or whatever. And the zombie almost bit his ass. Like they almost bit his fucking arm. And I was like, oh my god, like I was ready to cry. Like, oh my god, please don't let him go, because I like him as a character. Like I like him. He real for real. So basically, I'm like, don't let him go or whatever. So they start pulling him. They start pulling him up, but before the walker bite him or whatever, Daryl had shot the walker in the head. So they got him up or whatever. So that was a scare. And come to find out, he all up on Carl. Like him and Carl was together. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I mean, even though I knew that they was going to end up hooking up, I ain't see that happening like so soon. They all kissing all in public in front of everybody and everything. So their relationship is out in the open. But what else? What else can I say? So they all leave or whatever, so they can leave. They leave, and they got all the stuff that they came to get or whatever. Everybody is safe. Nobody didn't get hurt. So they trying to figure out how to get back to Alexandria. So on their way back, the bridges, they found out that the bridges was all fucked up, so they couldn't get back that way. So basically, people was like forced to split up. So some people had to go to Hilltop where Maggie be at. Some people had to go to the sanctuary where Negan people was at, you know. So they still trying to deal with Negan people. So we gonna get to the sanctuary scene. So before we get to all that, so they on the road before everybody split up or whatever. So some walkers start coming inside on the road or whatever, and they got all these horses and shit, and they making all this fucking noise and shit, drawing all this attention. So the walkers come. And they like, all right, y'all, we gotta go, like, lead the shit, we gotta go. And basically, the one boy, Ken, he a little, I don't know what's wrong with that boy, but he wanted to go back and save the damn horse, talk about he gotta go free her ass. So basically, as he go back to go free the horse, he cut the horse loose, but the walker bite him on the arm. Okay, the walker bite him on the arm, and at the same time, the horse kicks him in the chest. So basically, they had to all kill the walkers so that they can go and save his ass for real, because he fucking dumb as shit. Want to go back down there and save the damn horse. Like, what the hell? Y'all got a whole bunch of horses. So anyway, so they end up chopping his arm off, but he ended up dying. And I think he died because the horse had kicked him in the chest. I don't think it was because he lost the blood from that, because for the bite, he would have survived the bite, because they had cut his arm off, just in time. Like he would have had like one of them little Herschel little humps or whatever on his arm. Hold up, did Herschel have what on his arm or his leg? I don't know. I don't gotta remember, but I'm going to get to Herschel in a minute, because it was kind of sad to find out that, you know, on the day this episode had premiered, like the guy that plays Herschel in The Walking Dead, like he actually passed away. Like, God rest his soul. You know, you had a good run, honey, and you was really popular, and I'm glad that you know, had the opportunity to be in the movie. I mean, in a TV show. Okay, so basically the guy dies, the boy Ken, he died. So Maggie gotta go back to Hilltop to go tell the parents that he died or whatever. And the mother, she all pissed off, talking about, oh, we should never listen to you, and this and third. Like, if what's his name, Gregory, if Gregory was in charge, then this stuff would never happen, and this and third, because they apparently had a vote at Hilltop, okay, and Maggie won. So Maggie is in charge of the Hilltop completely. So basically that's what happened. So let's go to this the sanctuary. So at the sanctuary, you know, they're in that factory thing where Negan has set up the people at. So Daryl is over there in that area running it or whatever. So Daryl was telling Rick, like, I ain't trying to be here no more. Like, I don't even want to be here no more. Like, why do we even got to help these people? You know, and Rick was like, well, we just got to make things run smooth and blah, blah, blah. Like, let's work together and this and third, you know, to make everything run right. So basically what's going on, Daryl ain't with none of that shit. Daryl ain't trying to stay there and be with them people. He do not care about any of them. Can you close the door, please? Like, I'm trying to record. I only got 20 minutes to record. So basically, Daryl is not trying to, you know, deal with them people. How many times do I got a little bit more time? Daryl was not trying to deal with them people. He trying to go. Like, he was like, he want to go back to Alexandria, or he want to go where Carol at. Like, or where Maggie at. He not trying to be dealing with them people like that. So basically on the wall, because when they came inside of the sanctuary, they had seen this message on the wall talk about free us. We still Negan and all this and that. But Negan ain't nowhere around. So I don't know what the people, Negan ain't feeding them people. Negan ain't doing nothing for them people. So I don't know what they care about Negan for. Okay, so let's go to Hilltop where Maggie at. So we at the Hilltop where Maggie at. So Maggie and Maggie had the baby. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to mention in the very beginning, little Judith, she did grew up. Like she tall now. Like I mean, I wouldn't say that tall, but she a little tall or whatever. But I found it kind of ironic that they wanted to take her to see some damn crows flying. Like, come on now, y'all could have took her to do something else. Like, you messing that girl mental frame up by showing her crows flying all in the damn pastures and all that. Like, that's not no nice sight to see for a child. But yeah, little Judith is growing up. All right, so back to Maggie. So Maggie had a little baby. Okay, little Gwen baby. Oh, so happy about them. So yeah, Maggie had the baby or whatever. So basically, Gregory, so afterwards they had the funeral because, the mother was pissed off that her son Ken had went out or whatever. So they had the funeral. The mother said that Maggie couldn't be there or whatever. So they had a little funeral for Ken. And then like um, after the funeral, what's his name? Gregory was like starting shit, like going around talk about, yeah, this would never happen to your son if Maggie wasn't in charge and this and that and blase or whatever. So basically, he trying to do some setup shit to try and get Maggie like knocked off for real. So basically, Maggie out there walking her kid or whatever in the middle of the night, trying to put him to sleep, and Gregory come up to her and was like, yeah, they knocked Glenn's gravestone over, so they might be pissed off with you or whatever. So, Maggie pissed off about that. She mad now because they fucking with her man, gravestone. And they like, you need to respect my man. I could carry this baby and all that. Y'all need to be having respect for me. I'm in charge here. So she goes around to where Glenn gravestone at, and then somebody jumps the fuck out and attacks her. And not only they attack her, they fucking pushed her over where the damn baby fell out the damn stroller. I'm just like, the baby crying and shit. Maggie struggling, trying to survive. So basically, it turns out that it's the father of the boy who died or whatever. Because Gregory's all in his ear, talking a bunch of shit, trying to get Maggie knocked off. So basically, what happened was Maggie found out that it was Gregory that tried to get her killed or whatever. So she basically had this whole big ass fucking meeting in front of everybody, pulled everybody outside to his little courtyard, and was like, had Gregory ass hanging, okay, by the fucking hanging up with a noose around his fucking neck. Okay, she was ready to kill his ass in front of everybody, make a public statement like, don't come for me, don't come for my fucking baby. Okay, that's a no. Okay, don't do that. So basically, Gregory had to go. So y'all already know what happened to him. He's done. Okay, he had to go. It was only a matter of time before he left anyway. Oh, and another thing. Let's talk about, okay, so we got Maggie out the way. Okay, let's talk about Father Gabriel. So Father Gabriel, he's blind in one eye. I thought that he was completely blind from the last episode. But no, he only blind in one eye. So that's pretty good. I was shocked to see that, but a good thing he didn't lose his eyesight completely because, people do need to see some things. Okay, and who else do we need to talk about? We talked about Daryl. We talked about Curl. Okay, Curl. So Curl and Ezekiel was together. I said that already. Okay, but Ezekiel, while they was on the horses on their way back to, on the way back on the road from coming from the museum, Ezekiel had that skin on his life because he's ready to die in that damn pit with all them damn zombies and shit. So Ezekiel pulls out a ring and asks Carol to marry her on a horse. She like, oh, what? She like, you ain't about to ask me to do that right now. Like, I'm not accepting that right now. Carol a little hardcore, tough chick. So she like, deep down she wanted to take that ring, but she gotta show some toughness, with him. And he like, well, I'm gonna hold on to this ring, baby. And so I'm ready to give it to you. So that's how that went. And let me see if I'm missing anything else that happened in the episode that was important or significant. Um, okay, so Rick is supposed to be like the it guy. I mean, Rick was always important. You know what I'm saying? He's always been important to me. And as far as the episode, but like people was like, oh, the famous Rick Grimes is here. The famous Rick Grimes is here and shit. So you know, him and Michonne have been hooking up since last season or the season before. So they've been hooking up with each other. And Michonne be throwing that shit in his face, trying to boost his ego and all that shit. Rick be like, "Oh, come on now, baby, don't be saying all that." But he know he like it. He know he likes it. Okay. And I'm just so happy, that they trying to find some type of happiness in all this destruction that's going on. And I feel bad that Ken died. I don't feel bad that Gregory is gone. Like, good fucking riddance. Um, I'm trying to see, is there anything else I need to mention? I don't know. I think I had hit on all the good parts, but if I didn't, then I'll, replay it when I come upload the video for episode 2. So with all that said, leave some comments, about what you think about the episode, and if I miss anything, let me know that all that down in the comments. Like my video, subscribe, and share. You already know what to do. All right, hit y'all later.